Gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another wonderful and incredible episode of Tunesday, the day we build music from scratch. And today we are right due for a electronic, synthwave, retrowave, whatever genre I put these all in. I was going to put like cyberpunk synthwave, but then what makes it cyberpunk, you know? I don't know, whatever. Just you understand probably what the song's going to turn out like if you know my music. And if you don't, then you'll find out. But it's also been a while since I've done it. October 17th. It's way easier to check this on on my iTunes where I keep them all. I always scroll back on SoundCloud, and that takes forever. But oh no, I could just clearly see October 17th was the last synthwave. Then it was chiptune, alt rock, lo-fi pop, piano, and then another alternative. So yeah, nothing more to say other than jump right into it. Also, let me know if any volumes are okay, because it's the true insanity that is working with computers. I launched OBS again, and before I was running these problems where my interface was so quiet, and then I looked at it and I was like super redlining. So I went back and I removed all the changes I did when I was too quiet, and now I'm back to normal. So I don't know why my interface and everything else that's plugged in is back to normal now. You know, okay, well, as I say, I did actually unplug and replug in every USB thing on my computer. I installed I installed a new M.2 storage, so I got 2 more terabytes on my computer. And I didn't think about that. Maybe that did something. It must have. That's the only thing I changed since last then, and now it's suddenly fixed. But hey, huzzah, it's fixed. The old adage of unplug it and plug it back in was the answer. So at the end of the day, that solves everything. Okay, let's start actually making some tunes. I'm going to, well, let's start with the basic thing, right? Let's just get a kick. That's just like doing a steady beat through it, right? I mean, I could go with a different sort of kick. It doesn't have to be every single beat on the beat, but I don't know. It helps. Like the kick becomes more than just a kick with a lot of EDM and stuff, because you use it with sidechain compression with your bass, right? So whatever your kick rhythm is really going to help dictate how your bass rhythm's going to go as well. So that's why a lot of times it's just simple, because that gives you full freedom on the bass. Whereas if you do a more complicated kick, you're sort of stuck making the bass make something match it. They are bonded by the sidechain. But I'm going to just start simple. Can I hear these noises? This is my lo-fi pack. I don't have a synthwave one. I got to make one sometime. But, well, I have a synthwave drum one that I could use. But I don't really need it. I just want something low and thumpy. This is pretty good. I like this one because it's got the weird like buzz on the end. Okay, whatever. Just start with this for right now. We get looped for a bit. Okay. That's an actual stuff. Actual factual stuff. Let's see. I want to actually start with Iris. I usually bring in like Helm or what's the Big Brother version of it? I'd scroll, but my thing's Vital. That's what it's called. Or it's Vital, right? It starts with a V. Yeah, Vital. I start with that a lot, and that's probably where I will end up making the bass. But maybe we don't start with a bass. Actually, in fact, let's just mute the kick too for right now. And because I start with so many electronic things with the bass, and it's important to do that. The bass can be sometimes the most important thing on a synthwave, EDM track, whatever. It's all about that bass. But let's try a different approach. Let's start from somewhere else. And instead of starting right in the middle, I'm actually start from the very bottom of this pad thing. Turn it down a little bit. Because others may not be so quiet. I love this. Have I used this before? How it blends, like, it's got the perfect, like, tail release. At least for the rate at which I'm playing this chord transition, it just blends so, as it says, very smooth. It is. Ooh. Okay, I just why wasn't I recording? It's okay. I remember what I played. Let's get this so I can get a BPM, and it was like snapshot that. That's my progression. Let's clean it up a little bit. Let's actually, I came in early on all of them. Let's see what happens if we force it all back to. Also, they should all be the same length. God damn it. Wait, any more that are just 3? No, you guys, you must hear the banging and clanging. Well, maybe not. Maybe when I'm playing this stuff, you're not hearing it as well. It's like crazy loud right now. Okay, that's extra long. Not so long. Or should it be... Okay, everybody's the same length now. What if we were a little shorter? That might be good. Okay, so we're going to start here. Loop it. It's looped. Good, good. Just go for days. I'm liking this kick less, but I'm not ready to change anything yet. I'm going to do this. So let's find... I have synthwave drums here. I haven't updated this in a while, so we might dig through Splice if I'm not feeling any of this stuff, or if I really got to change the kick and I can't match it. Oh my god. Doesn't need to be this long. Keep it real short. See, that kick does not fit at all. I don't necessarily have to do this specific snare. There's a... If I, hey. Relax. Just chill. You're fine. You're like the farthest you possibly can be from the door. Stop barking. Hey. Stop barking. You're fine. Charlie just being a shit. As usual. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Here's what I want to do. Tune it down 3. Funny how I don't even really notice it, actually. Pad, let's put some EQ on the pad. Yo, Noko. I'm a lurk. Today is tough. Have a nice one. Hey, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for lurking, even. Lurking's cool on its own. I lurk in every single stream I go in. I genuinely do. Never talk to anybody. I don't want to talk to no one. Okay, we can get rid of this. We'll keep this kick for now. It's okay. I still think I might need to change it though. Let's do this though. I want to put on some sidechain compression. Here, pop it out, get it from, whoops, the kick. Okay. You know, this is enough to already, I think, bring in a bass. I want to bring in something low. Turn it down, give it the same sidechain. Actually, give it both of these same things. Because that's something on the pad, too. I mean, it doesn't really have any, but let's kill any low end if there's any that creeps up. Love how low and crusty it is, but it gets almost too low and crusty in some points. Hang on. This is a preset that I've made once a long time ago. Let's do that. Are these LFOs being used? I don't think so. I need a recorder. And I want to tie this to here. Go like that. You need to be synced to playhead. Maybe go out a little bit more. I think subtle is gonna be better. When I have it really stretched up, and maybe we can do that at a certain point. We'll have a point in the song where the bass breaks down, and then I will stretch it up. But I think that's too exaggerated and too much. I kind of like this when it's this low. It's really subtle, I think. Like you feel the pulse. But you're not fully sure why. But like when the other one's up, it's like really exaggerated why. So I kind of like the subtleness, I think. I don't know that I like going to that C sharp there though. So here's the oh, you can see him right down here. Well, sort of. Oh, there we go. B sounds fine. The C sharp is the right note, and it sounds okay, but I don't know that I like it. And then the F sharp is good, and the C sharp's okay here. I don't hate it there, but I want to try to find a different note there, maybe. Maybe I can do an F sharp? No, I don't think that worked. I don't think I can go any lower. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Could I hold the B? Nah. I mean, technically, the chord is a C sharp minor with the ninth, and the ninth is the B natural. So it is in the chord, but it's not really like supposed to be. It's like a little excess note to give it that spice, that little flavor. And yeah, I don't know. It's not strong enough to like hold the bass, I think. The bass is a very heavy track. You gotta be a good strong note to hold that bass. Let's at the very least snapshot that. God, the snapshot feature is just my favorite when I'm doing electronic stuff in Ableton. The ability to just do that. Like if I could do that when I was just playing around with my guitar would be the greatest. I guess I could always hit record instead of just play when I record my guitar, but it just feels different. I don't think it's velocity sensitive, but I don't hate the C sharp as much now. I don't know why. Had a change of heart. the potential I see with this song too that I'm kind of excited about is it'll be maybe a little bit different than some of my other synthwavy Tunesdays, because a lot of those I'll have him very focused on the bass, and it's like I say, all about the bass. I'll come up with this really fancy bass rhythm, and everything else is just sort of there to make it feel big. But otherwise, it's that bass crunching hard. This one, the bass is kind of simple. It's very driving. You know, the pulsiness. I still might play with it a little more too. Hang on. This is the exaggeratedness I was talking about. That's a gross bass. Go back to the original one. I feel like it only worked because it was so buried behind everything else. When I soloed it, it just sounded too nasty. All right. Let's add something else new, right? At the very least, need like a kind of a lead. Also building this the same way I do a lot of them, where we're starting it like it's as if it's the biggest chorus right now. I'm putting everything in right away, and then once you have that, you can do that. You can just spend like an hour building it out like it's the final chorus, and then you're done. And then all you do is just build the song by like pulling stuff away and be like, okay, we start with this, and then we bring in this, and then we bring in this, and then you just build it out that way. It's a fun way to build. I like making songs like that. It makes them feel like they go quick, because you spend a long time crafting out your big chorus and everything, but then once you're done, the arranging part is just like, boop, boop, oh, cut this out, and then this goes, and then, oh, what if we just do this, and we put a filter on it, goes like this, sounds good, done, boom, boom. Ooh. Sorry about that. Oh, here's something. We don't have any reverb going. Let's put some reverb on this track, or the whole shebang. Reverb. The pad. Pad definitely needs some. Pad's the only one that needs some actually right now, but our lead might want a little bit here. If this is the lead, I'm gonna go with. Pad's probably way louder now that it's got all the reverb. I like this thing already. Turn it down a little bit though. I was thinking the other day that Slam would like this song. Now I can't find it. It's lost. Must not have been that great of a song. Probably sucked. Probably. I'm loving this little like solo thing. Let's make this work. It's running with nothing other than reverb on it. So let's and the preset stuff that it may come with, which doesn't sound like a lot. Put a delay on. Put an EQ on. Get rid of this. I missed. I was gonna try to do a cool like some Jordan Rudess there. I feel like I want to start it actually with like a filter on it, like this. Like, what if it comes in with the filter and then we lift the filter off later? I mean, I can noodle on this thing forever. I gotta like write it. I feel like write a good melody, not just like solo the shit. Like, snapshot what I did there. Best feature, best Ableton feature ever. Right here, this. Okay, unquantize these. Can I like make this bigger? My problem with quantize sometimes is like it's too small. Like I want it like, yeah, this. Don't quantize the end though. Now, quantize settings, do the end too. does this start? Kind of like that, coming in a little earlier, like. Short note there. That middle part there, but let this echo a little more. Keep it like that. We'll keep the ping pong on. Here's what we're going to do, though. Consolidate it at this length. We need a little bit more variety. But I do like this. Hang on. I like that a little bit more. But whenever I want to change the ending. I'm gonna leave it like that and see if it bugs me the next time I hear it come up. So what I feel like it needs next, actually, funny enough, it needs something like kind of a twinkle, a shimmer. And I should also try. This is how it could sound full blast. I like this melody. It's nice. It's simple. But I like it. I like it. It's chill. I don't really know how. I need like a sparkly kind of sound. So I'm either think I'm going to find it in Isotope Iris presets or my Mountain of Synth 1 preset libraries. Because I've made some of these before and I could, but I'd like... That's why it's hard to describe. Actually, I have some. I've got a lot of these, actually. Let me play around with some of these random sounds in here. Some of these are going to be way off. What's the second part that's making it this way? I see it. Now it's an octave. So I want something like this. But we need... Getting better. Getting closer. Spread. Oh. Here we're getting some shimmer. Let's add that to our own reverb as well. Do a little less on there. I can change the tone too. Oops. No, the tone. I never really messed with this. Ooh. It's already so high it just becomes like a garbled, dissolved mess. I don't think I need to do anything with that. The spread is what's interesting. I could still mess with that a little bit more, maybe. We'll see. But what I want to do is do that, and then I also want to put on an Ableton delay here. Put on EQ to kill that low end if there is any. Auto mod, interesting. Thanks for that, auto mod. What is this? Aquatic ambience. This sounds super familiar. Oh yeah, what do I know this from? TikTok nostalgia song? Maybe, oh man, that's dangerous. Maybe I don't know it from anything, and that's why. It's just nostalgia song. It sounds so much, it sounds a lot like Donkey Kong Country underwater. Actually, it is that. Yeah, it's Donkey Kong Country. Okay, never mind. Well, then what did he change? Heavily inspired by it, at least. It is it. What did he change? I'm actually trying to figure out what's different. Because I say I do know this, but I don't know. I didn't know Skizzy Aquatic Ambience. Interesting. It's scrambled around. The original is more sparse. Oh, okay. Got it. Aquatic ambience is DK. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's great. I love that. That's like a. Never mind. It's talked about plenty in YouTube. It's not talked about enough in like regular, I guess, pop culture about how good the soundtrack is for that game, Donkey Kong Country. You know what I mean? Like in every video game, you're gonna like culture, whatever. You're gonna find a million nerds that made a YouTube essay about why DK music is the best. So I can't say it's underrated, but like underrated to the rest of the world, I guess, because that shit is seriously like beautiful, piece of art level. Right? It's frustrating that a lot of people don't consider video game music real music. It's exactly sort of like that, yeah. Like there's so many people that like would brush off the beauty of that song just because it's video game music, sort of. I guess that's what I'm saying. Otherwise, every gamer in the world is going to make a YouTube essay about why it's the best music in the world, too. Sticker Brush Symphony gets the spotlight. Yeah, Aquatic Ambience to me was always, that was my favorite probably. It's just the most. That's why I was like, I know this from something, but it doesn't sound exactly like it. Okay, I'm gonna bring in our shimmer. I haven't played this in a little bit. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go there. Would you consider that plagiarizing or just inspired? I'd have to listen to the whole thing to fully understand, because that brings up the whole like question of sampling and stuff like that, right? Is that plagiarizing? Blah blah blah. That's where it can get kind of complicated. I certainly think you can like do stuff that's not plagiarizing, but is still really lazy, and is not going to, in my opinion, gain any like respect. Like, even if that's not plagiarizing, I guess I don't have a lot of respect for that, because I don't know that he did a lot, and maybe they don't care. Maybe they don't go, oh, well, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what people think. I'm just gonna make this song to make music or make some money or whatever. I don't know. The song sounds more inspired than plagiarized. It's hard to claim to a chord progression or style. Yeah. I mean, like that's the thing. Like even in the era with sampling, like you can say that's not plagiarizing if you're using it in a little bit of a different way, because then you can be like, oh, what about Kanye? He's doing samples with a different way. What about MF Doom? He's all samples, and like it's an endless rabbit hole of what abouts. So like, yeah, you can't get too anal about it. I'm not that anal about it, but I do think like it is like like I say, still like a bit of a respect thing, a little, where like if you can get away with using them the least or using samples in the most creative way, so you're not just like if you're like, I'm like, oh wow, this track is amazing, how'd you make it? And they go, oh, I did this, and it's just a splice sample you downloaded that's the main thing. Then I'm like, oh, this isn't really that impressive. Then I thought you made this. I mean, you arranged it, I guess, but yeah, whatever. It's super tough with music. I think it's more important to cite your inspirations when possible. That's true. That's true. Cite your inspirations. I guess if you're good enough, they like come out in your music. You can make even like subtle like nods to your direct inspirations or something by using exact techniques they would, or I don't know, whatever things you got. Whatever else you can think of. Is this coming in? When's the shimmer coming in? Right here, maybe? Let's snap that. Let's find one that was okay and copy and paste it and move it to all of them. I want it to be exactly the same, the way the shimmer comes in. Like, I don't want the variety in way and how I play this, Plagiarism more about trying to sell other people's work as your own rather than being directly inspired by it. True. I don't think I got the first one. What if we put this right here? Let's go, Intentional nostalgia is the new sampling. Okay, let's try this. Let's go with this one. I'm going to need more touch-up still. Plus, this is way too loud still. Turn it down. What are you doing? What are you doing? Zoom in. Nice to know music theory a bit, right? With how quickly those fairly easy chords came together. I've watched too many music streams where every chord is a struggle. Yeah. Yes, knowing music theory helps significantly. It's never required. I was watching actually an interview with Dave Grohl where he was talking about his understanding of guitar and even drums, because he, started the instruments without any lessons, and then into his career was like, I should actually take lessons. And then he started the lessons and he's just like, fuck this. It's like, I've already started this way. I can't just learn a whole, like, the correct way. So I'll just keep doing it my way. I ain't gonna tell Dave Grohl how to do his business. He's doing just fine. But music theory certainly does help a lot. And I do think you can just push your way through. But yeah, as I sort of showed you, like, when you, I don't know, I guess you can hear it too. That's, you can at least hear when something's off. At least I can easily tell when something's just off. I might not be able to be like a perfect pitch person where I'm like, wait, hang on. It's the third note from the root chord that's the problem. It's flat. It needs to be up a half step. Like, I can't. That's crazy. People that can do that. Like, you could play like a 6-note chord or something, and then suddenly be like, oh, they can tell you every note in that chord. That's like fucking crazy. Now this is still a little late because we're coming in on the roll up, right? We're going up like that. I watched a vid of some guy who was like that. Yeah, when I was in school, I knew some people that were like that too. It was crazy. This is gonna sound bad, but it's almost like it becomes like a party trick. Like when it's that way, because you're just like, oh, do this now, do this, and I wonder if they just like get tired of that. Like, yes, like if you had superpowers, and they're just like, everyone just keeps telling you, oh, do this now, do it again, and you're just like, oh, I'm so tired of doing it. It's their superpower, and people are always, at least when you go to a music school, everyone's amazed by that. It's quite the superpower. It's that me with the one guy in the corner sulking. They don't know about my perfect pitch. Except at the same time, it'd be that same meme, except then it'd be a word bubble over the crowd being like, yes, we do. You won't stop talking about it. Because a lot of the people that do have it will let you know. They're very proud. So I take it back. They're probably happy to show off their trick. Let's do this. This is a happy medium. Comes in right in the middle. Still needs to go down a little bit. Speaking of parties, I feel like I actually want to bring it in right here. Here's what I'm feeling. Right here. For the pacing of this all, and we add some change here. We go somewhere different. We'll figure that out. Back when we used to get together parties. I can't read. In high school, there was always someone who always knew that had a fucking guitar with him. I hated that. Those guys always turned attention to themselves, playing shit like Wonderwall. I was just about to ask if he played Wonderwall, if he lived up to the cliche. Okay, hang on. Let's hold off on the snare real quick. What if we did this? Hold off on the pad. Pad only. Bring everybody over here. This. But then like maybe I'll add like something else that kind of like fades off with some sort of filter that fades off here a little bit. don't have any hat or anything yet, too. Uh, 1671. Yeah, so it's in there's two 4-chord ones. You get funky with it and go 1675. I go 1. Yeah, you're right. 1671, and then I go 1376. The second time through. Here's the progression. So yeah, we go 1671, and then we go 1376 the second time. Which is a really nice progression on its own. You need another turnaround. You can do a major 5. I'm messing with that a lot lately. You were talking about 5 after the 7, so we go 5 on this one. Let's just try it. I mean, look at how close we are already to it. Like if we're doing all 7th stuff, I'm trying to. Well, here, let's just do this like this real quick. Going here. Ooh, I see. That is interesting. Maybe we should change this one. Cause the 1-to-1 is always kind of meh, anyways, right? We are going from 1 back into 1 again. This is one chord that's not one of these 9th chords, or not the 9th. I'm sorry, 7th. Because we get this D major 7. Or well, yeah. And then, so let's see if we. I'm trying to think how we would do this. I guess it would go. Because we got 2 C sharps, so I could get rid of this one and move it somewhere. But I also don't have to do that. Didn't mean to derail you. Hey, no worries. If it makes the song better, that's no derailment. You're improving. And I'm just trying to think how I make it work. It would be no. Give me the pad. Give me the pad back. I can't put the A all the way down there. We could do... Though we could try something like this, too. Ooh, that might be it. Let's hear it with the rest of this. Oh, now I need to change the bass because we go back to this D. Is that too low? Maybe we are kind of riding the low end of the bass here. This would be the new lowest note. Nah, I'm not gonna go there. Not on my sub, yeah. Well, okay, I guess we can get lower. I just think it's gonna start getting a little crusty. Try E. I could do E. E does work. It's a little interesting, though. I don't like it coming back down to the D and then up to the F sharp. Let me try A again one more time. A is the one it should be. That one The lead melody changes a little bit there then. That's nice. You like it? Okay. I was having second thoughts on it, but if you like it, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. No, surely. Okay, where do we go here at the end? Maybe we can change it. Yeah, why change the bass? Let's change the melody to fit it better, right? You could also save the chord progression for a B section or something. Keep it the way it was. I think we're going to commit to this. Because I really wasn't the biggest fan of the one-to-one right next to each other, I mean, so it works in some contexts. But this one, it just... I like the different chord. Doesn't mean I'll have to change the shimmer here as well. Just that, I guess. Now these are doing the same thing. So let's change again. Bum ba dum. Bum, bum. Maybe that. It's my snare might be a little loud right now. I don't know why it's bugging me in this instant. It's also synthwave. I could give it some reverb. It's not bad, so I'm gonna give it a little bit. Just a little right now. And we need more stuff to come in still. We don't even have any hi-hats yet, too. I'm wondering if we could hold the hi-hats all the way until the shimmer part comes in. Maybe that's when we just dump the whole high end at once. No, actually that's not a good idea. We should bring a little high end before this. The shimmer's just meant to make it feel bigger. You shouldn't even really notice it. It's very noticeable right now because it's the only new thing that comes in there. But I'll do something else. I'll either we'll kill the filter on it so it then becomes like this. Or we'll double it, or we'll do we'll figure something out. Can you play the background pad by itself real quick? Sure. This one. I'll keep it soloed for a little bit. See some automation where that melody slowly gets more crunchy over time. That's what I was thinking about doing. Or at least definitely gonna release it up because we got this filter on it where I'm just killing all the highs. But you can hear as soon as I click it off, there's a lot up there. Turn down the delay a bit. On this thing, I'd have to turn it down in here. I have no delay on there. It's all built in here, which I'm not very familiar with, but we can figure it out. Let's see. Drag the modular. I just want to hear it without it real quick. Interesting. This is gonna, if I turn this down, is this gonna turn on the intensity of it or just the delay rate, I wonder? Oh, the intensity of it. Controls the blend between processed and unprocessed delay signal. Interesting. Oh, yeah, it does sound nicer when it's down more. Interesting. Yeah, it's something like that, I think. I'll turn it down a little bit too. Just a pinch. Just a dink. This is sounding really good though. You guys are also helping a lot. And I mean that like in a really good way. You're having very good suggestions. It was giving me... I need to clean out my folders really badly. It was giving me other December dates for suggestions for file names because this folder that I was only going to keep current Ableton files that like I'm currently working on and that I that don't need stored on it. And that's last year's December. I have all the Ableton files for over a year still in this folder that I haven't touched. That's like 50 projects that I shouldn't have in this folder that should be just on some storage somewhere. I need to clean. Do some digital cleaning really badly. Do you guys have any folders where they're just so bad that you just like it's just become such a problem you feel like you can't fix it? It's so disorganized. I've got a couple folders like that, or I just keep dumping stuff. It just goes in that folder. Where I have a black hole folder because projects go and don't ever leave. Yeah. My organization skills, like digitally, for my music at the very least. For a lot of other stuff, I can be very organized. Like when I was making session skate videos stuff, I was very organized with how I made my clips and put them in folders. And for projects, I'm very, very organized with it. I felt like I had to. But with music and Ableton and all that, I'm the absolute worst. It's a nightmare. Anywho, I need to get something to drink, and it's been about an hour, so I'm gonna take a quick stretch break. Let's see, how long is this? Like a minute? And okay, well, I'll be back by a minute 40 something. And if I'm not, then you can enjoy the breakdown of the bass, and the shimmer. The shimmer and bass get a breakdown. Make a gin and tonic. I'd love to. I have some gin actually. It's really good gin. I don't have any tonic. I'd have to go to this corner store. Get some tonic. That's the problem. I never like buy tonic or just have it regularly around. I don't know. I need to do that. Thankfully, the corner store has tonic. But anyway, I could grab a beer. I actually have shitloads of beer right now. But and it's a little too early still for a beer for me right now. So I'll be right back. Stretch. Do a quick stretch without me, okay? My dog is such a derp now. Every time I give him treats, I used to hold them down and he'd reach up and he'd pull them out. Now, when I give him treats, I pull them down and he just like opens his mouth and I have to like put it in his mouth. Or like if it's like a treat stick or something, I have to put it in his mouth and then he bites down and then I'll walk away. He'll never pull it out of my hand anymore. I don't know why. Is it a power thing? Am I so alpha that he's like scared to take anything from me? I don't know. It's good. I never have to worry about him stealing my food. Listening to the mix of this, I think the pads are taking up a lot of mids. 1200 range when the melody goes. Might be thinking of jamming on this in the background. More low cut and high cut for the pads. Do I even have an EQ on this thing? Oh, I do, but I'm just killing the lows. Let me hear it with everybody, or with some stuff. I've been in the in and out coworker line. Hey, no worries. Thanks for hanging here, huh? As usual. Let's do one final shimmer. Shirt's looking good. Oh yeah, get your official Slamhaus shirt. Not there. Actually, I revealed what I was looking up before. This was on the front page of Splice. And I had to check it out. And of course, the first sound does not disappoint. Oh. This is a good pack right here. You should just download all 1,000 samples. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I can flip through that forever. I don't think there's ever any actual words said. It's all just weird noises and stuff. This is what it's meant. It's anime character vocalization. So you can have your anime RPG game and you just type out the text and then you just make them go, huh? No moans. I guarantee there's some moans in there. I just haven't dug enough. There's 1,000 samples. There's got to be a couple moans. What's bigger question is that was sorted by most popular. So those grunts were the most popular. Why aren't the moans the most popular? I don't know. There were some good death sound effects in there. Some that were like too dramatic. They were like 8 seconds long. It's like, bro, no one wants to hear this guy die for 8 seconds. He's just like, it's like, what the fuck? All right. Hi-hats. We need hi-hats somewhere. And I don't know where we need to bring them in, but I know I want them somewhere. So let's at least bring them in. Let's create their existence. I'm going to create my hi-hats this way. I'm going to bring in a noise filter right here. Does it have this one? Now I'm freaking dead. That's a good clip. No, it doesn't have that. That's a one and only clip, I think. Oh yeah, we were adding hats here. That's what we're doing. I kind of got a little distracted there. Let's do this. Let's add an EQ4 hat too, right? Boop, something like that. Let's say they started here, just cause. And I'm also gonna turn them way down because they're probably gonna be loud. Hang on, I hate when it does this. When you like double click to create it, like changes your grid a bunch. I'd like it, yeah, like that. Okay, you can loop now. You can loop now. We need to hear how this is gonna sound. Let's kind of zoom this out a little bit more. It's hard to, there we go. When it gets that small, it just gets hard. Actually, let's just do the whole thing that fast. I like this better. All right, now when do we bring it in? Do we bring it in right there with everybody? Maybe. Do we do enough on the pad? Maybe I need to do this more. Let's go and have the anime samples. Oh, I closed that pack, so no. Oh, never mind. There it is. It's on the front page still. Well, that's because that's what's new this week. It's brand new. Soul Doctor. This is also... Hang on, I gotta pause this too, just to bring up, this is the importance to any, like, whatchamacallit, splice producer putting it up, the importance of, like, an album cover. I'm clicking on this just because this is an awesome cover. I immediately want to find out what this is all about. And it could suck. It's so quiet. Can't even hear that one. Damn, this is like a whole finished song. Like, there you go. Though, as I've mentioned, like, if I ever want to do like a really, really quick Tunesday, all I'm going to do is just use Splice's Create. And I'll just do this. What do we want to make today, guys? Oh, I was making some, like, retrowave synthwave. Here we go. It's very quiet. No, this sucks. There we go, guys. We're done. Can you do a search on Splice for me? Any bongo loops in there? African drumming. We listen to our beat while we search. Apparently. I'm sure there's like African drumming packs. Afro Beats Percussion Volume 2. I'm sure there's tons of them, actually, yeah. All right. Plenty. Aplenty. Probably need to get Splice just for these. That's honestly why I have Splice. I don't even use Splice that much. As you can tell because of all the credits I bring up every time, how many I have. But like, it's just proof that I don't use it that much, but I still need it. Every time I think about canceling, it's like I need it for the stream. It's just so nice to every now and then be like, I really need this drum part that I don't have, that I can't ever make, because I can't afford the drums or whatever. I like the Afrobeat lo-fi I posted. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was good. Yeah. Whoops. Why is that open? Any hoot. African filter there. Sounds of East Africa, bongo flavor. Here you go. This is exactly what you need. There's 200 samples. Like literally what you need. Look for this pack. There you go. Oh, I don't know if this is what you need. These are pretty full. They're pretty full, so I don't know if that's exactly what you need, but anywho. I hear this pad more. I feel like I may have used it before, but that's okay. For this intro too, hang on. I feel like I want to do more. And what do I want by more? I don't know. Let's do that. I could just have the auto filter do its thing, like set it to do what it's doing, like where it will move it around, and I could build it all out nicely, and I could do all that right. I could like a good little producer, or is this what I need? Wait, what does that do? I think I just hit record actually. Start there again. And just do it by hand. Does anyone know why that's a terrible idea to do? Generally not a good idea. I guess it's maybe fine nowadays. It's 2023. We can do that sort of stuff. Well, you have an LFO right there. All right. But otherwise, it's fine. No, here's the reason why it's not fine. Doing automation like that, drawing on paint with a mouse. No, it's not that. Here's why. Look at all the fucking automation points it created. And this is just for resonance. Frequency has the same. It created one for every tiny little movement it needed to do. Back in the day, this just ate up your computer's resources. This is why I said it's 2023, right? Our computers are powerful enough that this means nothing. I mean, it depends on how big I build this song out, but these days it's negligible. Yeah, I remember back in the day, you couldn't do shit like this a lot. You could get by a little bit, or if you do this, what you would do then is you'd clean it up. Like I could go here and I could go, okay, I get the general gist. Boop. Look at all those automation points I just deleted. All that data I just deleted. Like I say, I'm doing it for this tiny little intro. It doesn't matter that much. But like, if I was like, oh, I like this effect, it's got to go through the whole song, and I copy and paste this all the way over here, it kind of gets a little bit messy. And then I duplicate this track 5 times. You know, you can see where it can get a little out of hand. That's typically why you don't want to do those things, But ayo. See, we can do it by hand. Sounds nice. I like it. That's a little much. Maybe no hat right away. Because the snare already comes in. Come in halfway. We have nothing coming in right here. Yeah. I'd actually rather have the shimmer come in there. Actually, I like that idea, because then we can maybe do like a bit of like a whoosh in here to a bigger build to this is like a, you know, we're finally in because the hat's here. You know, and then at the same time, actually, let's do this. I was gonna drop off the because so I'm cutting off all the highs on the lead effect, right? And I was going to just like open it up, but what if we just doubled it? This one doesn't have it open, or has it there. I mean, I know we're blowing the middle out now, but I need to, well, maybe this isn't the right idea. I was going to put some more effects on this, but I think it's going to sound. Let's look at it. Oh, this is another isotope one. That means, what can I change on it? Let's see. Solo it. I'm changing the right one, right? Okay. Making sure. Master Effects aren't doing a lot. Maybe I make him do a lot. What if we change the octave? Go back into this. I'm going to take off the chorus effect a little bit. And here we got to go somewhere different then. But that's the perfect time to go somewhere different, I think. Okay. Well, let's add some simple stuff here. First off, I feel like I need some kind of crash. Symbol, turn it down. That one's actually pretty good. Go with that one right away. Whoops. Needs EQ on it. Put these up by the drums. Okay, just needed that for now. Gotta add the swoosh. Let's add the whoosh. I'm bring in some noise. Turn it down. Send it to the reverb. Come in like here. Go for there. Whoops. Do that. Pop open automation. Oh, wait, I don't even have a note in here yet. Wait, turned it down, right? Okay. Oh, it's because I have a thing there. Draw it up to probably like a 12-ish. Say 12.5. Whoops. No. What are you doing? Oops, hang on a minute. I killed way too fast. I'm bad at this right now. I have to feel it out. Can you put EQ8 to the cathedral reverb return? Yeah, give me just a sec. Just do something like that for now. What our verb is getting. Something I always forget to do. Okay. Well, I think we are set up to go somewhere nicely here. Whether I keep adding more, maybe. I think we could, but we don't want to, use everything right away, especially if we're going to come back to it later on. I say we figure out where we're going right here first. First and foremost, and number 1, 2, we're going to cut out the pad, I think. It'd be a good time, because we've heard it through the whole song. Let's do no pad for a little bit. Also a good time to break for the bass, maybe. Because I kind of really like... How do I like, I mean, I guess I could, okay, this might be messy. Is it everybody together? Let me try something. Give me you, and you, and duplicate you. Now put you new guys down here. I want to freeze you. Probably don't even need it for some of them. I mean, I guess, no, they still got some of a tail, or some bit of a tail, I guess. Always. The pad has like a little bit of a release. The lead's got the delays. Shimmer's got shitloads. Oh, wait, hang on a second. I just noticed a problem, too, with it. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, there's a problem with it. It doesn't do a full shimmer. Okay, sorry, we heard it doubled there. So it was extra loud. Okay. Freeze tracks again. Should have done this and then done my stretch break. Well, here's a mini halfway stretch break. It is actually almost exactly halfway from when I did my other one. So stretch right now while we wait for this. Here's my thought process, right? I love the tail end of how this sounds and this little like echo that we hear. Right? And I could play around with some delays and make it work. But what I'm going to try to do is freeze these guys as they are. Then I'm going to bounce them or whatever, flatten them. That's what it's called. You freeze and flatten them. And then so I'll have just the raw audio to work with. And then I'm going to bring that back in on its own track and then try to work with the loop in that way. We'll see how it goes. This might be a tremendous waste of time. But I think I could do something fun with it maybe. That's what I hear. That's what I'm inspired by. While it loads, I can browse splice. Here's this. How was I not going to click on this when I look down and I'm like, what? Anime character. This is a pretty good cover too, though I don't fully understand what's happening. Is that an instrument he's playing or something? Deck Thrashers, a DJ fuck moment? I just read that. I thought it said funk the whole time. A DJ fuck moment? Okay. Anyway. Is this going to take a long time as well? Or do I do them individually? If so, that's fine. So you can see it doesn't take long. And so I'm doing all of this. I could have, I guess, made it faster by just grabbing the one section I needed. Because really all I don't need any of this. That could all just go away. And I really don't need any of this. Can this go away too? Thank you. I need this. Actually, it even sectioned it off really nicely. So everybody together. This way, hand. Okay. Duplicate these again. Take them all. Wait, all of them. I should group them. This is what groups were made for. Group it and call this one loop 1. Close it up. Do this. Group tracks. Loop 2. Okay. Now, the reason I need to make 2 loops is because, as you can see, they're going to go a little bit like here, and they're going to be actually overlapping each other because this one still has a little bit of delay going. But that's fine. It's good. It should. Because the delay is sort of hard built into them now. It's weird. I didn't turn down their volumes at all. I think it needs to go down a little bit. Now I could just do this too. Well, I think I do need a loop 3, judging by how it goes. I might, maybe we'll like, is that good enough? No. Real quick on these loops, can't remember if freeze and flatten does this. Are you fading? Do you crossfade? You don't crossfade at all. Wow. Okay. That's what I thought, actually. So, hang on. Because I was like, it's popping a bit. And I think that's an interesting thing. I remember back in the day. Here, wait, where's... when DAWs didn't do that automatically. Yeah, there's no crossfades in those. Like Ableton now does this automatically. You drag in a sample and it automatically puts a crossfade from 0 in it. Didn't always do that. They did not always do that. That dates me too much, I think. It just sound like an old ass boomer. Kids these days, they didn't have to draw their crossfades. Whoopsie. just gonna do this for right now. Shrink them down. There we go. That's our looped part. So I like the idea of actually just while this is going on, we sort of just like flesh out our percussion a little bit more. Now, I thought about doing stuff like this, maybe. Ooh, that does not sound very good. Hang on. Let me do down 7 real quick. 7 or 5 usually are going to be good. Seven might be too much. Yep. So let's do break here. Getting the full structure here. leave it like that for right now. Let's work on this middle part some more. I want to bring in, like, immediately when this part starts, I want to bring in a new hi-hat. But like just a different kind of rhythm. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this, though. Let's try this. Do I have one called like Radiohead Kit or something? Yeah, Radiohead Drum Rack. I think this is all like a whole bunch of electronic-y stuff. Let's turn that down. Okay, first I have to do every beat. That's the rhythm. Call it perk 1. Still isn't the right noise. I kind of like this actually turned down. Okay, let's do this. Actually, let's just delete it all. I have these chords to know what to do with them. Lost chords. Oh, the MIDI. I can't just preview the MIDI files. Oh, I have to download them like a fool. I was hoping Dropbox would have some like shitty piano MIDI. It just at least plays that, you know. Let me do this. Hang on a minute. No, you're getting my tempo. Shit. This is interesting. What do we have here? D major with this with the little okay, so it's just the 7th. This gets interesting at the top here. I like that chord. You know what's funny? This is very close already to the progression that I'm doing right here. At least the tail end of it, right? So like this is D major 7 up to F. You do a little different. F sharp. And then down to C sharp. Right? And then mine on the second half, the same thing. Up to the F sharp, down to the C sharp. And then you go to the E, E, B. Ooh. Like a big old fat E major. But then with these. I'm never the biggest fan of the putting the half step right next to each other. To me, it's just too much dissonance. I'm never a big fan of that. Closest I'll ever do is a whole step. I never really like half steps. They scramble my basic brain. Do this da 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 da. I don't know music theory. Why that works, because the D sharp doesn't seem to be out of the key. Or you mean the C sharp? Where'd that thing go? I threw the file away. I killed your file. Or was there a different D sharp that I didn't see? Hang on, let me bring that back in. No. Oh, here. So we got a big fat C sharp minor. And then on top, these two notes are still part of the C sharp minor. But instead of a C sharp, you raised it up a whole step to that. So we could even listen to it. It feels like a suspension. Like you do this. Whoops, hang on. Well, okay, this is too slow. It's not kind of a bad example there. Here, maybe I do like this. Like that. You know, you use it like it's a suspension. Well, the first example was the better. Whatever. But, yeah. It has a spooky feel to it, I guess. I think it's that dissonance. Like I say, I'm just not a big fan of those ones. They have their use, absolutely. But every time I hear it, I kind of like cringe a little. And that is sort of like what you genuinely do when there is dissonance and stuff. So, Sometimes you want that cringe, but I tried a few different things with these chords arrangement-wise. I know there's something there. Well, like I say, I do think it's funny that you shared that because, like I said, the beginning part were very similar, at least root progression as this. You vary a little bit up when you get up top. Some of the extra little bits you do, but yeah, you hear that potential. You're cooking. Them chords are cooking. I want this rhythm, but a different sound maybe. Wish I was as talented as the songs I hear in my head. I feel that. You can like sometimes hear this incredible, or nothing's more frustrating than when you can really hear something good, but you just cannot get it produced right. I've definitely done that with plenty of songs. I've re-recorded songs countless times over and over and over and over just because it sounds better in my head and I can't get it. Maddening. What if it's this but just turned down? Ooh, I kind of liked how everything was still kind of going a little bit there. I mean, I should cut it out. Hang on. And we'll see if we can keep it going or not. My plan is we just keep like building out this percussion a little bit. Let's just keep coming up with some more rhythms that sound nice. And so you're not really focusing on the chords in the background. And I'll probably halfway in bring something else melodic in as well. So it's not just back and forth on the tail end of echo of these chords, whatever. But the emphasis is going to be on the buildup of the percussion, which then we can carry over. You know, I can eventually just copy this and it'll be like this. You know, how does this sound? Or, well, okay, I shouldn't do number 3. Number 3 hasn't been made yet. It's copy-paste right now. But how does this sound? So I don't even hear them, but there we go. I should give these a little bit of panning. That'll help. Everything's so mono right now. Let's give these like a little bit of movement here. So like when this one comes in, a little bit in the right ear. This next one, a little bit in the left ear. This one here, a little more in the right ear. And we'll add a fourth one too. Try to go up to 4. Okay. Let's turn it up. Maybe. Oh, they're both the same, though. That one's already using 13. Shit. Are there any other sounds I could put this on? I have this like Moog drum kit. Oh, is that all I have is kick and snare? Doesn't even make any noise either anymore. Okay. I don't really hear this rhythm that much. I should do this. I like that. That's exactly what I needed. See, I still like it kind of hanging over a little bit. I don't know. Wait a minute, this is the old progression still. I just noticed that. We gotta change that. Means I doubt this is the right, or no, this is the right shimmer then. That's what it sounds like fully. Do that maybe. What if I put a similar? Maybe I should do that in the whole track again. Oops. we're gonna do that. Make it a little bit better though. So here's what we do. Turn on. I'm going way too slow. I think it can be fixed. My finger slipped. Smooth that curve down in general. Now this is on the master, so it's doing it to even the whatchamacallit? The reverb. Oh my god, that took me forever. Sorry. I was like thinking of something else that I still need to do. Like this. I need to keep the effect off and then turn it on right here. And also, here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna copy this now. And I'm just going to paste it on everybody that's here. So the lead and this one percussion. And we're going to delete it off the master. And that way it shouldn't affect the reverb. Didn't need to be an auto filter too. It's just easier to use it that way. Okay. That's sounding good. I think I'm going to take a quick stretch break again. It's about that time, but we got some good progress. So I'm going to save it right now. What's the plan when we come back? I think I just need to come up with something a little bit melodic that comes in halfway here. It could be a totally new instrument. In fact, it would be best if it was, because if it is a totally new instrument, then I can introduce it here for the last tail end chorus, write some new part that it's doing there, and then ta-da, it's two birds in one stone, because I think this final chorus, it's bigger because it's got the percussion going through it too, but it needs more still. It's otherwise nothing different other than the percussion being added. So I still need something doubled, something added for oomph, and I think creating a sound here and then sort of carrying it through to add that extra oomph through the last chorus will be good. I feel like it doesn't need the melody variety. I could do like very, very tiny little melodic variations, but I feel like it doesn't, because we don't hear this. Like, yes, this is the chorus, but this isn't like the fourth time we've heard the chorus. This is only the second time. Well, sort of. Here's the first time we hear it, and then it's repeated immediately fuller, and then we hear nothing, and then we hear it one last time. So I guess the third time we hear it. So maybe you're sick of it by then, or getting there, but that's why I feel like it doesn't need a significant amount of variety, is because we don't go to it a lot. So really just come up with something here, hopefully make it good enough to carry over, and then if it is, that might be it. Might be good. I haven't really had a problem with the kick yet. I know I talked early on about whether or not I'd change it to something different, but so far it hasn't bothered me, so I think we're going to keep it tentatively. But all right, I'm going to be right back. My dog's bored. You wanna come up? Oh, he's bored. You not a fan of this track? He doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, I know, you're bored. You wanna go outside and do something. I'm gonna throw a toy around. Instead, I have to create sonic fusion. And you're just like, it's loud. It buzzes. Right, buddy? Oh, yeah, that's a big sleep yawn. Well, Charlie's going to be my co-pilot for the rest of this one, I guess. He's bored, but sitting on my lap helps relieve some of that boredom. It seems. Yeah. Oh, he let out the cutest little kind of whine. Yeah, you are fucking adorable, man. What do I bring in here? What's this sound I'm looking for? It's tough. I really don't know, so I might need to dig around in Iris or Synth 1. Let me take a little bit, too. Let me turn this up a pinch. What's up, bud? You want to get down already? Can you turn your butt? There we go. Okay. Your tail is stuck. There we go. Okay. Well, he's just going to chill there. He's on the other leg, so I can't frame him that well. There he is. Yeah, hi, bud. He's going to chill there. Boy, if I could just add like a single note like that, that'd be dope. Not to mention like easy. But nice. Hang on, I hear potential. How do we start it though? Maybe I'm trying too hard to make this thing work. want it to just be really, really lightly in the background. He's like pushing his face around in my hand. He's trying to get me to pet him. It's too muddy then, I think. Let me make me smaller again. I think this is going to step on the toes of the other pad, so we're going to leave it off. This will be just like a little background thing for here, I think. It works enough to fill the void that I felt when this was first coming in. Now, I still want a new sound to come in right here. Almost like a new lead sound. I'd do some filter thing to make that kind of fade out kind of cooler. If I want to do this, do I want to keep this pad? Shouldn't be touching toes too much because this one's got a lot of this high end. I mean, I guess around the low 1K, or maybe rubbing a little. Kind of like it. I actually like this a lot because this is beefing up. In this final chorus, I was thinking I needed to beef up something that already existed, right? Whether it's the melody or the bass. But in this instance, we're actually beefing up the pad because the pad before was this, right? But now it'll turn into this. Save it for the final chorus. Yeah, let me back up to here real quick. Or you know what, bigger. Let's save this whole thing and let's listen to it all just from the beginning real quick. So I should think about some other transitions I might want to put in. For example, I don't have a single shaper box. Right? Electronic song without shaper box? What is this madness? I'm just curious, what if I put one in? It would feel kind of random. but it could be fun. Buddy, your neck must be itchy. I'm just rubbing around Charlie's neck, and he's like itching. He's doing the itching motion so bad. Hey, chill. Yeah, you must be itchy there. Sorry. Should we do the shorter one real quick? I more wanted the reverse snare. The whoosh. You don't hear the, oh, hang on. You don't hear the thing good enough. Okay, I'm messing with Shaperbox too much. Let's listen to this fucking song. I'll know when it needs a transition. We just feel it. You just feel it on out, daddy. Feel that transition. Right? Are you feeling it now, Charlie? Dang it. Sorry. Charlie pressed some button. Okay, I need to do this, but like, overkill, isn't it, Charlie? He's looking up at me like, what are you doing? Are you an idiot? That sounds terrible. And I'm like, I'm sorry. You call that a fill? You bitch. What goes? Somebody goes ape shit. Who does it? Who done it? That's it? Shit. Still had the big cam on. Couldn't see nothing. That's okay. Sorry. I like that. Let's keep it for now. Here. Let's actually keep listening. Finally. The panning's bugging me a little bit. Hang on. Can we bring that in a little bit? It's so extreme. Bring it to like there. You go there. You go there. You go there. That's better. I think if it wasn't on the master, maybe it wouldn't be so bad, but because it's on the master, it is. double swoosh on this one, maybe. Oh, you know what? I need clear up this muddy low end. There's up a lot. We're literally getting noise in the mix. I need a different sound. Here's what I need. Oh boy, Charlie. Oh boy, Charlie. Did I hit that sweet spot? Sorry. I just have to help my adorable dog. Look at this. Right here, I'm hitting some sweet spot. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh. Ooh. Oh my God, yeah, he let out a big sigh after that. Did I really hit that spot? I think I hit the spot just right there. You're welcome. Okay. Let's turn this down. First and foremost. Hi. Turn on stutter. Set it to 16th notes. Softness up, maybe? I need this, basically. I'll probably just copy the wave chords, I bet. Maybe octave lower. I think just a chorus to kind of soften up the harshness of the crunchy highs on that. It sounds good. This might be done. I'm gonna listen one more time. Also, if we should do something like this too. Oh, yeah, still going. Just got off work. Nice, nice. After work is best. Yeah, it's coming along well. We might be nearly done. Just testing out this. I'm going to keep that. I like that. Okay, listen to this part. I'm sitting in the most uncomfortable position, but that's what always happens. He's curled up, sleeping nicely, or not sleeping, but relaxing there. I gotta move my leg. Ow. I wanted a lap dog, and I got one. You stink too. I'm gonna bathe him. No, it can't keep pulsing that far in, I think. Oh, yeah, wait. Here's what I was going to do. Let's do this. Well, it's the easiest way is still to use the auto filter. I'm just using it as a filter, but let's just do like this. Let's do this. Put it on this one too. Do device on off, turn it off until right there. Actually copy this and paste it on there. Let's get rid of this other one. I like this pulse cord. It's a nice, it's a nice little fade out there. Can we, actually, let's do this. Let's make it even better. Here's an idea. I'm going to copy the Cathedral reverb, and I'm going to paste it on here. And we'll do, let's do the size bigger and the decay is larger. Okay, wait. I'm going to need to draw this out. What if I fade it out like this? That might be too extreme, but let's hear it. Okay, I can't really tell from that. Maybe it's not. Let's put it on the other one as well. Okay, good. Let's do this, though. Let's curve it in a little bit. We need this and put it on here. Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to kick Charlie off my lap. My foot is completely fallen asleep. Hey, buddy, hang on. Just don't move. Just don't move. Just don't move. Oh, ah. Ooh, okay. Never mind. This could maybe work. Can you chill like that? You good, buddy? Okay, he's good. He's good. He's a floppy little guy. He's good. I like that. That's a cleaner fade into this dissolved nothingness. I need to remember then to put it back down to 0. I still got the auto filter going too. Turn that off. I like that. I like that. Let's save it again. I think we might be done. This pulse was a good addition. It does not have any sidechain compression going right now. Forgot I tuned it to D. Tuned my kick to D. I think this is done. This sounds great. Wait, hang on. We do have. Never mind. We do have one shaper box. Forgot. I was trying to think if I want to put in another shaper box transition here. Maybe we hold off on the bass, actually. Yeah, I want to slim this down a little bit more. Should I go even faster? I could. Yeah, that's actually not bad. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I like that. I never do that sort of kick build up. Thinking about putting one more noise build-up at the end, but nah. Well, no. Now I kind of want to do it more. Maybe you don't go all the way that high. Yo, Graham, what's going on? Welcome back. Good to see you. Yeah, never mind, I was right. That's a good addition. I'm doing pretty good. Coming in right at the end of a Tunesday here, actually. So, can't chat for too long, but you'll see the nice finished product we got here in just, 3 hours? 3 hours, 20 minutes on Twitch, but we got my 5-minute intro. Near the end yet? Yeah, actually, I think we're literally at the end. I don't think I'm trying to think if I need to add anything else. Let's see. Got the intro, the outro's good, the middle part's great. Only one shaper box. Yeah. I think we might actually be done. I've been busy those weeks. Hey. Ain't no worries. Busy's good sometimes, right? Busy in a good way, right? I bet. I hope you've been busy in a good way. Not with stress and terrible problems and I don't know. Whatever could be terrible busy, like medical problems or some shit. Hope it's been all good. All no news is good news situation of busy, but happy to see you here as always. I guess this is gonna do it for me. I keep trying to think. It feels like no, there's plenty of. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm tripping. Last week we had a big con here. Oh yeah, what con? That sounds cool. Oh, here's something, and this is something we can just experiment with right away. I dropped it down to 110 right away, and that's how we've written this whole thing. What if we bumped it back up to 120? Like a Comic-Con? Okay, nice. I want to hear if this sounds like a little faster. Let's do that quick. Now it might sound weird because we've heard the whole song at 110. Question is it better this way? Maybe, actually. I kind of like it. Maybe it's a little fast. 115, I'm changing it to. So the middle point. That's kind of the fun part about working with all synth instruments and everything like this. You can just at any point be like, fuck it, what does it sound like faster? Slower. You can do the same with live instruments, but Ableton's got to bend them, so it's not always as convincing. But I do think it sounds better faster. Like a little faster than 110 at 115 right here. That'll be the final change I make, I think. Well, I guess it is bending these samples because these are live audio. That's okay. All right, that's going to do it. I think that's going to do it. I'm going to play it one more time for a little outro, but I stopped it early just so I wouldn't hear it all in one go and then play it immediately again. But I think that's going to do it. This sounds nice. I like this one. It's not like rip nasty, cyber fucking crazy like EDM synthwave a lot of times. This one's very melody focused, I think, because the melody is very, it's just bum ba da 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 da, you know. But I like its vibe. It's got a good vibe to it overall. Nice work. Hey, thanks, Bacon. Thanks for. Oh snap!
Last but not least, a sub for you.
Thank you, Grim. That's a hell of a finale. I really appreciate it. For 23 months too. 1 month away from 2 years. That is crazy. Another crazy day at work. Been on the lurk. Hey, no worry. No worries. Song sounds great. Hey. I'm just happy you guys are here. You've been here. Slow days happen. Well, slow days for me, busy days for you. So I totally understand. No worries. Thank you so much again, Grim, for the prime 23 months. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That's gonna do it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Play this track one more time. Take care.